Yeah, we are celebrating 5 years of being in business with a party on the Sixth Street Bridge for the benefit of the Grand Rapids Public School Foundation. And so we have 11 breweries and we are offering a free show, and then the foundation.
So is this the first one then?
This will be the second time that we did it. So 2019, we had our 2-year anniversary, and we also chose that foundation as a beneficiary. And I think we raised about $5,500 that year. And so this year, our goal is over 10 grand.
Nice. And that was, I'm
So
sorry.
we couldn't do it in 2022 or 2020. I said we couldn't do it in 2020, obviously because of COVID, and then 2020 was, and then we did the Friday night live shows instead, which were all outside. So this will be our second time on the bridge.
Gotcha. And sorry, you had cut out there. The first time around was what year?
In 2019.
2019. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we were celebrating 2 years of business that year.
Nice. So you said 11 breweries here featured. Are they all West Michigan breweries, or who do you got coming in?
So Transient, Watermark, Holmes, Batch, Drafting Table, Ascension, Rake, Barrel and Beam, Speciation, Arvon, and us. So kind of the cool kids, I think. We're excited that they agreed to come.
So why hold something like this?
Man, our thought is that, well, first of all, I used to teach. And so I taught for 8 years. My student teaching practicum was at Crescent High School. My kids go to Grand Rapids Public Schools. And so I have a heart for teachers, have a heart for the district, and a heart for creating community. And so it seemed like a great opportunity to create community and offer the community a place to go and hang out for a good benefit.
And then tell me a little bit about working there with Grand Rapids Public Schools Foundation. How did that come about? And, you just had mentioned your teaching background, but why choose them, and what is going to them from this event here?
Sure. So I'll start with what's going to them. Basically, all the beer ticket sales go to them. And so how do we get connected? I was connected to them back in 2019 with a different executive director, but the current executive director, Stephanie Andrews, we had worked closely together through Friends of GR Parks. And so we already had a relationship. And so it was a good opportunity to work with her again and connect, kind of get reacclimated to the Grand Rapids Public School Foundation. And so the foundation provides, all of those things that kids, all the extracurriculars. And so sports, arts, all of the things that teachers need in terms of supplies. And so like when I was a teacher, I remember having to buy my own supplies. And so all the money from this particular event will go to a fund to help teachers get what they need.
When you taught, where'd you teach?
I worked in alternative ed. And so I did my student teaching practicum at Creston. I was an alt school teacher at Northview Alternative and then Discovery Alternative. And then the rules changed with No Child Left Behind. And so I was no longer marketable in that setting. And so I taught in a prison in Ionia for 3 years. And that was kind of the end.
Nice. So this, this event also marking 5 years of City Built Brewing, correct?
Correct.
Why is that important specifically, to you as the owner?
Celebrating 5 years?
Yeah.
I think it was more an opportunity to have a party. But I mean, man, we had a tough start. So the fact that we're have the momentum that we have in our 5th year, we just added about 250% more brewing capacity in the last 6 months. And so it's cool to celebrate that we made a plan and didn't necessarily stick to the OG plan, but found our way and are, I would suggest probably thriving today. So it's a good thing to celebrate.
Nice. So in one answer here, as we wrap up, can you just run me through the nuts and the bolts of times, location, and
Sure.
What day?
Yeah. So tomorrow, June 11th, from 3 to 11 p.m., we'll be hosting an event on the 6th Street Bridge, and for the benefit of Grand Rapids Public School Foundation. And from 3 to 7, there will be a beer festival where we'll have 11 breweries on the bridge serving their fun beer. And then at 7, those beers will likely probably not be around. We anticipate a lot of people. So at 7, they'll close down, and then we'll have a main bar, which will be located just off the bridge. And that bar will be City Built beer for the rest of the evening while the shows play. And so we have 6 bands. And again, all the show or the band's part is free. And then we have 3 food trucks, Tamales Mary, Street Chef Shaw, and the Source. And then we also have a hot dog cart called the Walking Wiener.
So anything else, Edwin, I appreciate your time. Anything else that you want to put out there?
This kicks off the summer for us, but we also have 7 more shows. We started a thing called Friday Night Live last summer, and where we had 8 shows in the park, also for free. And so on June 24, that'll be the first of 7. We have 2 bands. Street Chef Shaw will be there. I'm pretty confident Tamales Mary will be there, as well as access to City Built's kitchen. It's in our social district, so you can come over, grab a beer, and then go sit in the park and enjoy some music.